Welcome to the Built for Trades podcast, where today I am recapping the episode that I did with Crystal with Lemon Seed Marketing. If you have not heard that episode, I encourage you to pause this and go back and listen to the previous episode that we have out on the Built for the Trades podcast. These recaps are all about me taking one leadership principle I hear from my interview, in this case with Crystal, and spending about 10 or 15 minutes just recapping that and breaking that down for you. So I hope you really enjoy these recaps. The goal is to be effective in a short and sweet manner. If you like the podcast, I just want to encourage you to like and subscribe and then share this with a friend. You know, our goal here at Built for the Trades is to grow this podcast organically. And our focus as an organization is to help you grow your business through leadership development. Because when you grow yourself, you lift that lid on your business, and your business starts to grow as a result from that. So today, what I pulled out of the interview I did with Crystal as far as leadership is concerned is the importance of consistency and over time, really building that momentum to get to where you want to go. So I thought it'd be kind of fun Crystal was talking about that on a marketing level for your business. And today I'm going to take that, exactly what she talked about, and compare it to your leadership and the power of consistency in getting to where you want to go and the growth that you want to achieve in your leadership. And so many times in business, we are found tripping over dollars to pick up pennies. And what I mean by that is micromanaging the small, nitty-gritty things, thinking that we're being very effective, but we're really spending our time in places that we shouldn't be spending our time. For example, an owner of a company that has 10 employees is going to be focusing their time differently than an owner of a company that has 40 employees. It just looks different, from the way they manage their time to how they prepare their day to how they carry themselves with the confidence, with the knowledge, and just focusing on different things. So an example would be an owner of a company that's has 10 employees. It's probably out in the field, checking jobs, doing whatever's in front of them, probably doesn't even have a calendar or to-do list a lot of times, just kind of putting out fires. Owner of a company that has 40 or more employees is probably setting up their day for success, following a calendar, having a to-do list, going to meetings, facilitating meetings a lot of times, just really planning out their day and being more proactive versus being reactive. So if you're listening to this and either one of those two owners I described resonate with you, I just want to encourage you that there's growth for everybody. If you're that new business owner who's just you and a couple employees and you find yourself putting out fires all the time, I'm going to share some information today that will help you grow in your leadership. If you're somebody who's running a big organization, who's owning or managing that, and you really feel like you have it together, but you're looking for opportunity to grow, I'm also going to share some information in today's podcast that you can take away to help you grow in your leadership, knowing that if you can take one thing away from these podcasts, it's really going to be a benefit for you and the people around you. Leadership growth versus marketing strategy. And really what I want you to start understanding is that both require discipline. It's easy to get motivated. Like you listen to this podcast, you leave this podcast, you're like, oh man, I'm so motivated. I'm going to go out and just really work up a great marketing strategy and work up a great leadership strategy, and I'm going to get after my growth. And then life happens. You turn this off and an angry customer calls, or an employee quits, or something at home happens. The next thing you know, you just completely lost focus. So I just want to remind you that discipline always is going to trump motivation. If you're struggling with that discipline, I'm going to help you today. And really realizing, like Jocko Willink says, discipline equals freedom. So here we go. Let's dive in. Marketing strategy. Different ways that we look at marketing strategy is we look at marketing strategy as a way to really diversify our efforts, looking at it as a marathon, not a sprint. The same way, leadership, we want to diversify our efforts and look at it as a lifelong journey, not a destination. So first and foremost, if you think that you're going to be a certain level leader at a certain point in your life, and then you can just coast, you're really going to miss the opportunity to grow. And actually, when you're coasting, there's really no such thing as coasting. Really, you're either growing or you're declining in your leadership. And it's the same in your marketing. You're either growing in your marketing or you're declining. If you're just sitting still, just doing the status quo, you're actually going to be declining in your marketing. So it's really first and foremost all about the mindset, realizing that this is a long journey. There's a strategy, and you have to be intentional about your strategy and investing in that strategy. The next thing I want you to think about when it comes to building a good marketing strategy, and then I'm going to compare it to leadership, is your inner circle. In marketing, surrounding yourself with other companies and other people who are also aggressively and intentionally marketing their companies will help to influence you. And then on the flip side of that, in leadership, finding yourself a mastermind group, surrounding yourself with other business owners that are pushing you and helping you go to the next level will be what gets you to that next level, because you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around. So if you're looking for mastermind groups, there's so many different areas you can find it. We offer them here at Built for the Trades. We can help you grow in whether it's your marketing or your leadership there. The next piece when it comes to growing your marketing is you're looking for your avatar. You're looking for who you're going to attract, right? The geographic location of that person. You may be looking at who is that person? What's their income? Are they residential or commercial? So on and so forth. On the flip side of that, when you're wanting to grow your leadership, the avatar you're looking for is like, who do you want to become? Who do you look up to? What do you want to get to? It's always good to have that destination in mind. Though, there's a leadership to lifelong journey, still have that growth of, hey, I want to get to here. I want to work up to this point. That will allow you to kind of see that end result and start to say, okay, how did they get there? What did they do different? And start to work your way backwards there. There's so many times that people have this goal of, hey, Dan, I want to, grow my business by $5 million in 3 years, and I want it to be self-operating, and I want to go live the life I want to live. And I say, sure, I can help you achieve that. That is what I do for a living. But does your actions equal your words? Are you willing to get uncomfortable and put in what it takes to grow your business by $5 million? And a lot of times, the answer is yes. But the other 50% of the time or more, the answer is no. They like the idea, but they also like the comfort of their comfort zone. And so the next one I want to talk about as far as marketing is concerned and building a great marketing strategy is budget. Budgeting your time and also budgeting your money. Both of those are very important. There are so many business owners who starve their marketing efforts because they're not willing to invest in their marketing. A couple reasons why they're not willing to invest in the marketing. One is they don't trust that whatever they're going to pay money on is actually going to work. And then two is typically they've never had to spend money before in marketing. And so to spend 10, 20, 30, 40, $100,000 a month in marketing just seems absolutely crazy. So if you're marketing your company and you want to grow, you should be investing up to 10+% in your marketing budget to really invest in it and ensure that you have the opportunity to grow your organization. So on the flip side, budgeting time and money. If you're wanting to grow your leadership, are you budgeting time? Are you budgeting time to do different things like plan your day or journal or workout? I'm going to talk about all this here in a minute, but different things like that. And then also, are you budgeting your time to meet with people one-to-one, to train people, to sit in meetings and be effective in your meetings? Also, are you budgeting money? Are you investing in a coach? You're investing in somebody that can help you grow. You're investing in a mastermind group. Are you investing in a trainer to help you get healthy, or a nutritionist to help you get healthy? Because all those pieces play a factor. Just like your marketing marketing strategy has so many different pieces. It's the same thing in your leadership growth and your leadership budget. The next piece I want to talk about is education. When it comes to marketing, educating yourself, reading up on new technologies and new things that are coming on the line, understanding what you're paying for. It's important that you educate yourself when you think about your marketing strategy in your business. But on the flip side, when you're wanting to grow in your leadership, listening to the podcasts, reading books, listening to books, going to conferences, surrounding yourself with other people that are smarter than you. There's so many different ways that you can educate yourself in leadership growth. One of my favorite leadership mentors of mine, and one of our certifications here at Built for the Trades, is through John C. Maxwell.